everybody.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up? What's up?
What up?
What's up?
How
What's
y'all
up?
doing?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Shout out to all the Dallas Cowboys fans out there. Salute to all you guys. One more thing before we get started. Hey, to all you, hey, we got the trash bags for y'all right here. Y'all can clean out y'all lockers right now. Y'all season is over. Yeah. All your stuff. We need y'all to exit immediately.
Exit stage left.
Hey, Rod,
I need your mother and your sister out of the locker room
immediately.
Hey, Rod, don't worry. They'll be back next year.
Hey, it don't
They'll
matter.
be back next year. Don't worry.
Hey, it don't matter. Don't matter. Whatever day they want it, they can get it.
And you know what? I gotta say this too, because obviously I want to just put this out to the forefront. As many as you know, I messed up on the show last Thursday. I was scrambling to get back to work, and I pressed the wrong button. And when I did, I tried to apologize in the chat, and Rod had his way with me, deservedly so. So now, guess what? After this game on Sunday, it's my time to come back. Here we go. Can somebody tell me what university had the only two people to score a touchdown in the game in the divisional round between the Niners and the Cowboys? It was Stanford. Ain't no
Stanford.
It wasn't no USC. They don't produce nothing like that no more. It ain't like that, okay? I know.
Go Cardinal.
That was nice, but guess what? It was Christian McCaffrey and it was Dalton Schultz, all right? Stan U produced the 2 touchdowns in the divisional round game, all right? So you know what, Rod? Until USC starts producing like that for the Niners, I ain't want to hear it. And I get it. That was cute. You had a cute little women's basketball win against us. It was nice.
No, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't you dare do that. Y'all were number 2 in the country, and y'all lost to us. I don't give a damn what you say.
Shit.
First off, shout out Lindsey Gottlieb. She's a hell of a coach. Rhea Marshall, she's about to be nice. But
yeah, well, congratulations. You played yourself to all y'all too.
Until you start getting on the level of Tara Vanderveer and winning national championships,
Tara,
I don't want to hear it. All right, because everyone knows at the end of the day, we'll see you in Vegas when it's time for the Pac-12 Women's Championship. We'll still win it again. We'll be a number 1 seed again. We'll be in the Final Four again. So I'll see you there if you make it.
That is cute. You was talking about national championships. I mean, y'all have?
Oh. In total, we have the most national championships of any school in the country.
Well, what before
are we talking about Stanford?
About women's basketball.
Let's talk.
What did I walk into?
Right. Well, let's go ahead and thank everyone in the chat for joining us tonight. We've got, of course, Miss Debbie and Danielle, our Patreon members. And I just would like to point out that if you do decide to join Patreon, we have an amazing two guests, actually, that will be joining us soon. Ladies, members of our Patreon, I will be sharing this information with you shortly after the show. But if you guys decide to join Patreon, please know that you get exclusive content. So I highly suggest you join. All right. So shout out to our mods, Marcus Los Great, Nate Dog, Damian Lee, what up? And he wants to know who's responsible for all the broken TVs in Dallas. They're disgusting people. The Niners players or the Cowboys fans, I don't know. Yes, it's time to overreact. Cowboys fans make me miss the Rams fans. Oh, God. Actually, yeah, I don't know who's worse, Seahawks fans or Rams fans, but yeah, Cowboys fans definitely here.
Stop it. We're not.
You're not like really in the worst cat.
We're nowhere near worse.
You and another guy, a friend of mine, are probably the most sane Rams fan, and that's putting it pretty good. Okay, so just saying. I have 2 Rams fan friends that are pretty nice, so. But Seahawks fans are pretty bad. All right. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining the show. We got And look, Seahawks fan Eric Wallace, he's a nice guy. And you know what? Why do we always find nice people around here? I can't even talk shit.
He's a Rams fan. He's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. Why do we keep finding nice people, you guys? I don't know.
Also, how many people in the chat can't spell Stanford? Golly. Like, y'all trying to talk trash about my school. Y'all can't even spell it right.
Hey.
Shout out to Dak Prescott. Uh-oh.
Well, you know Marcus has been concussed a few times. We gotta let him off the hook, man. You know.
I have too. I still know how to spell.
Wait, he spelled it right here.
Scott.
There we go.
That's better. Job, he took away that D. Pause.
Oh, he said Stanford. That was Danielle. That was Danielle.
Here we go. There's one. And no, let's put Marcus on the spot since you want to say you spelled it.
Oh, Stanford is trash. Okay.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. You're trying to misspell it. Okay, well, spell national champion while you at it. You're a USC fan. Tell me how good Tulane is.
Wow.
I got time.
Wow.
Smash that like button. So, you guys, this is an overreaction show. Let's fucking overreact right now. Rod disappeared, but I'm sure he's coming back.
He ain't like that Tulane comment. Jordan taking it too far.
He ain't worried about no Tulane.
I was just trying to ride the wave.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
See, come on now.
Oh,
y'all want me on a day that I'm not at work, so it's time.
Oh, okay.
He's ready.
You got time today.
Roll it up because it's time for all the smoke.
He got time today. I got time.
So we're supposed to have 2 Cowboys fans join us. Ben is supposed to return. I sent him the link. I don't know if he's coming on. If he does, it will be around this time because I know he had a podcast an hour previously. And then my friend LJ, I don't know if he's coming. I sent him the link. He said he was coming. I haven't heard from him all day. Fingers crossed. So anyway, let's just
they're not gonna show up.
Like,
I mean,
sounds like they're running away from this podcast like Dak runs away from good decision making.
Wow.
You know, and I would just like to say for my own point of view, like it really is like the analysts were talking about on TV. It really is going to go down in history as what the Cowboys did is one of the worst plays to end the game. Like, aren't you supposed to Hail Mary in the last 5 seconds, 6 seconds?
I mean, it depends on where you're on the field. Like, it was a phenomenal punt by Wisnowski to down him. So they didn't have room to, but also it was a good play by, I think it was Charvarius Ward on the sideline that stopped Dalton Schultz from getting upfield, that stopped the clock and moved things forward. So they couldn't really do a Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, Reaper.
But I think also with that going forward, it was just like there were certain things earlier in the game that just didn't make sense to me. I mean, the Cowboys game plan offensively was very vanilla. Especially once Tony Pollard, and God bless him, hope that he has a speedy recovery. Once he went down, things really didn't change. But again, I got to go back to Dak Prescott because the reason why I say that is, y'all know me, I'm a D lineman. I talk about defense a lot. Mm-hmm. One of the things I do know, though, about quarterback play is when there are certain timing routes, you have to get the ball out on time. And so the first pick he threw to Diamador Lenoir, mm-hmm. right? That's a comeback route. You can't pat the ball, hitch 4 or 5 times, and then try to throw it. That's going to get intercepted.
Yeah, right.
Too, they're in the red zone. So you're in the red zone. You have to come away with points, right? And he hitched a couple of times. They ran these routes mm-hmm. to get to the sticks. The Niners sat on it. Give the Niners the credit for it. Jimmy Ward, give him his credit.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, if you sit at the sticks, he's going to start clamping onto that receiver. He still tried to throw it to him because he was focusing on CD. He gets tipped. Fred Warner gets the pick. It's like those are basic quarterback things. Right. And that's the question of why I don't understand exactly what Dak is doing. I want to believe in Dak. I want to believe he can be a good quarterback.
Don't.
He's trash.
Listen, Wise, you know
why would you want to?
I want to believe that black quarterbacks can be good. That's just
I get it.
Okay.
But you can't mess up on certain basic things that an NFL quarterback is supposed to know. And then along with Cowboys fans and just football fans around the world, know that you can't do that. And it really made such a huge, that's more than a 6-point swing, because the Niners got a field goal off the first interception. And then they took points potentially off from the second interception. Like, you're taking points off your team and giving them to the other team. And that's the thing. Like, Marcus is over here saying, like, why is the focus on that? Like, yes, the play call, and I said that from the get-go. The play calling was very vanilla. Yeah, but even with that, there are certain things you cannot do as a quarterback that are the basics, and he did them.
So that's another thing I wanted to bring up too is like Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy. Aren't they equally to blame, or if not more? Or do you just put all your trust in Dak?
I mean, again, I do a mix. Where their play calling was terrible. They did not do a good job, in my opinion, of putting the Cowboys in a good position. And this is one thing that I think Ben made a good point of for the preview show. Right? He talked about, like, we need the same Kellen Moore from the Tampa Bay game. But with that, first off, he wasn't there.
You also need the same Tampa Bay defense.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, and I know it's not the same Tampa Bay defense, but there were certain things that the Niners defense gave the Cowboys, and they could not take advantage of it. And so my thing is, even with the vanilla play calling, at the end of the day, the thing for me is, even with a bad play call or bad play design, if you have the right people on the field and the right people to execute it, you can still make it happen. We did that a lot while I was at Stanford, where it wasn't the right play call, but because we were good enough, we made it happen. And when your quarterback is the main person that's at fault for not making things happen, you're in trouble.
Are we going to start taking Stanford shots tonight? Like, is that going to be a thing? Like,
if you want to start taking Stanford shots, I'll take them right back. I mean,
I was like, no, what we doing? Like, I'm talking about taking a shot every time you mention Stanford. Like,
I'll take
a shot.
I'll play it every single set.
It's on the bingo card tonight.
Hello to Christian and Big Red in the chat.
I'll have Wise drinking like we used to drink at Stanford.
Nah, I ain't built for that. Yeah,
that's
a whole different show.
That's one.
Anyone check on Rod? Dan? Did you check on Rod? Is he all right?
Did he mention anything?
Let me check the chat.
Yeah, he might have been. Hold on, let me see what's good.
I was going to text him, but my phone's charging.
But yeah, I mean, without seeing a lot of the film, the game film, I don't know what plays Dak missed and what plays he didn't. I saw a couple breakdowns. I think it was on First Take this morning. Or was it yesterday? Sorry, yesterday. What's his name? The quarterback dude.
Dan Orlovsky.
Yeah. He broke down a couple plays where the play call, the right play call was there. It was that Fred Warner when he was covering CeeDee Lamb play.
They were mugged up in the A gap, then he went to go cover CD in the slot. Yeah.
Right. And
the seam, I mean.
And Dak missed it. He missed the wide open guy.
Oh, that was a touchdown
on the other side.
Yeah. That was a touchdown.
So, and maybe not even a touchdown, because that might have to be a hot read, but you're still getting at least 15 yards.
Yeah, it's a big play. Right.
Yeah.
Big play, definitely.
He throw that ball over Fred Warner's head, and CD has to go get it. We're having a different conversation. Because Fred Warner is not keeping up with CD Lamb.
Apparently he did. Yeah, I was like,
and the ball was underthrown. So
my thing
was
is,
still there,
it shouldn't have been thrown to CD. That's the whole point of it.
Right. Well, that's
on the other team, T.Y. Hilton was wide open because of the defense and Niners were running.
Right.
Well, once Jerry tells you who to feed the ball to, you listen to the boss.
I guess so.
There go Marcus. Marcus be real sensitive when it comes to quarterbacks. Like he gets real sensitive. Only quarterback he knows to defend is Trey.
Hey,
everybody else,
right?
Hold up.
Leave Marcus alone, because we know who he's talking about. So just leave him alone.
That's fair.
He's trying to say all quarterbacks make mistakes because he doesn't want to admit that Jimmy G, who I like, makes a lot of mistakes or made.
So I want to know,
because y'all not gonna have to worry about it next year.
I want to know who in the
So
chat.
Marcus,
I want
you got to get out your feelings about these QBs, man.
I want people in the chat to comment, and also all four of us can too. Who's gonna buy Marcus the new jersey for whatever team that Jimmy's on next year, and what team we think he's gonna be on?
Man, that's a good question.
I still think he's gonna be a Raider, so I'm not buying him no Raiders jersey, so can't do it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Wise. Raiders.
Raiders. I'll put in on it. Somebody else got to buy it though, because I can't just. My mindset won't allow me to push the button on a Raiders.
I mean, the Josh McDaniel standpoint from it, I can get that. Get that. Hear me out. What about a Patriots reunion?
Oh no, Marcus won't like that. Marcus won't like that.
Well, his goat was on the Patriots,
and Bill O'Brien just got back there. So, like, I mean, I could see that.
In Marcus's eyes, that means Mac Jones is going to ball out next year. So he has a play caller now. But
wow, that's
So
y'all got Jimmy G going to
McCorkle.
I feel like Jimmy G's market has shrank a lot. I actually have him going to the New York Jets.
What's up, Jesus?
That would make sense.
I got Jimmy G going to the Jets.
I can see that.
I think the whole quarterback market is going to start sorting itself out in the next couple of weeks, because I think Derek Carr got to be traded by, isn't it mid-February?
Yeah, before they pay him, yeah.
Yeah, before they got to guarantee money. So
it's gonna either be pay him or cut him.
Hi, Penguin.
No,
I already told you where I want Jimmy G to go.
Wait, you said where you want Jimmy G to go?
I want to go to New Orleans.
I think it's a good fit personally.
I think it's a great fit personally.
Yeah. I know why you want him to go there, but no, that's cold. That's cold, Jordan. You're not right, my guy.
Where's Brooke and Treese right now?
I'm literally thinking about this like, Jordan, I don't know.
Don't want him.
Yeah.
Because
Jordan pulling a Dan on us right now.
I was like, let me think about that for a minute.
that red and black started to come out, and I was like, he almost got me. He almost got me because I was like, well, yeah, I think New Orleans is a good fit.
He had me because I immediately started thinking. He got me because I was like, well,
I mean, look, like they got a solid running game, right? With Kamara, he has a pass catcher running back. You got Chris Olave, a solid receiver.
This guy.
They're always going to have they're going to have a good defense. Marshawn Lattimore is going to be back next year. Like, yeah, I think you should go to New Orleans.
Hey, who is Jorge? Jorge Castillo.
That's a friend of mine.
My guy. So let me tell you, the Dolphins, Tua will probably retire, and Jimmy G will not reunite with Josh or with McDaniel or, whatever your boy name is. I've already predicted this, and I'm going to tell it again. The Miami Dolphins will trade for Trey Lance. Trey Lance will be a Dolphin.
Oh, my gosh. Can we get back to the game?
Reunited.
Actually, no, I'm glad you said that because Reaper just brought up a good question. I want to go back on that again.
Yeah, I would too.
I want to hit on this again. So
yeah,
again, so like I said, first off, like even with the play we just talked about, right? The play where Fred Warner, and this is a look the Niners do a lot. They'll mug their linebackers up in the A gaps. There's Rod.
There's Rod.
In the background though.
They mug their linebackers up in the A gap, and then either they'll blitz or they're not. More times than not, when they show that look, they actually don't blitz. My thing again is when I talk about quarterback play, there's certain principles that just like are basic for a quarterback that you're not supposed to do. So again, if you're throwing a comeback route, it's got to be out now. You can't look everywhere else and then throw back to it. It's going to get intercepted. That's what Dak Prescott did. Also, again, like I said, that third down when he's trying to throw to the sticks and he looks one way, starts looking around again. Credit the 49ers defense for coverage, which makes him have to go back to that initial look. But since he had to go back to it, you can't make that throw. That's why I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say that the 49ers defense didn't do their job because they did. But I'm saying at the same time, there's certain quarterback principles and basics that you can't do where you're not supposed to do in terms of like turning the ball over. And Dak Prescott did those still. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say the Niners didn't do their job. I'm also saying even with them doing their job, Dak still didn't do his job. So I hope that makes sense.
The Niners gave Dak happy feet, and we did what we were supposed to do. Yeah. Obviously, like Dan mentioned earlier, this wasn't the Tampa Bay defense. And you saw that early. Even when we weren't getting home, you saw Dak's feet was dancing and the throws weren't right. And you already knew. You already knew what was going to happen.
A lot of patting the ball.
And so again, that's my point of like, since he was patting the ball, there's certain throws while you're patting the ball you cannot make. You can't try to make, but Dak still tried to make those throws.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Dak almost got picked off twice in the same play. That's how you know he wasn't supposed to throw that ball.
Thank you. Yes.
That's how you know, because Jimmy had him.
Yeah. No, he was right on it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that ball was meant to be picked off because you wasn't supposed to
be picked off. Yes.
No. No. Hey.
So I sent tonight's show to a lot of Cowboys fans. A lot. And they will never admit that they're in here, but we know they're watching. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wondering what we're saying about them, what we're saying about their trash ass team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the delusion of actually thinking that they're winners. Like, this team, the fan base, because the team don't even act like they winners. Like, the team knows where to go out here, put on a great show, give some fans some cheers, get this endorsement money, wear the star on the helmet. You know what I'm saying? Like, they treat it as a business. The fans act like, dog, we the best winners in the world. We win every single year. Like, you know, it's nothing nobody can tell us because we're America's team. And you know what I'm saying? We got all the best athletes and we got the best owner in football. And Jerry Jones says we got this and we got that. They talked all that shit every single year as if they won a championship when we was all in elementary.
Facts.
Like, I wasn't even in elementary.
What are we talking about? I mean, we have, like, you know how people always be bragging, I've been a fan for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. We have those delusional fans being like, yeah, this is the Cowboys' year. When? Like, y'all are making records in the wrong direction. Y'all are the only team since 1970 to have a losing streak of going to the playoffs and never making it back to the NFC Championship game. You're losers.
What's up, Bebop?
You won't get any arguments with me, my guy.
No, me neither.
Delusional clowns, dog.
And that's not even a 49ers fan.
I mean, I'll put it this way. The thing that the Cowboys are best at is marketing. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Bryant?
You look all the way back, right, from saying that the reason why there's a hole in Texas Stadium so that God can look down on America's team. And they have the cheerleading show. And like everyone automatically believes that whoever is the quarterback of the Cowboys is supposed to be this good and that good. And Jerry's world, that's what they're best at, is marketing. Like, let's be honest. I'll put it this way. Because y'all know me, I'm a Falcons fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back. I'm just going to go back to when I was born, 1994.
Oh, my God.
Since that time. Yeah, I know.
Holy shit. I graduated high school before that. No,
minor, baby Jordan.
All right, cool.
Anywho, go ahead.
All right, y'all.
And then we've got some questions from our Patreon members.
Cool. I was going to say, y'all old, I get it. Let's look at it this way. Like, seriously, like, here's a real question. You know how I'm passionate about this. Since 1994, who has been a better franchise? The Cowboys or the Falcons?
The Falcons.
Like, I'm a serious question. I'm leaving it out there for y'all.
The Falcons have been
I'm not
more
going to
relevant.
answer it. I'm asking y'all.
You said the question is since you've been born?
Since I've been born in 94, who's been the better franchise, Cowboys or Falcons?
The Falcons.
Hold on.
I mean, don't the Cowboys
got a Super Bowl
The
ring.
Falcons have been to 2 Super Bowls.
They have not won. They have not won. They have not won. The Cowboys won in 95. Miss me with that. Until you win, you can't say nothing. I don't want to hear that. No. I don't want to hear that.
So that 1 year, Super Bowl gives them 30 years of trash.
Absolutely.
When's the last time?
There's so many teams that don't have Super Bowl rings. Period. So it is what it is.
The Cowboys have been to the NFC Championship.
Messed up, but it is.
When's the last time the Cowboys have been to the NFC Championship?
Oh, now that pull up in the chat.
1994.
You can't win one until you actually get to that level. That's what I'm saying. Right? Like that's the whole point I'm bringing up. Like we all think about the Falcons as this like
what was
somewhat sad loser franchise, and I get it. I look at them that way sometimes too, but they've been that much closer for the most of my lifetime than the Cowboys have.
That's true.
This organization that is so revered in NFL history. And I get why. Like they've won, I think, 5 or 6 Super Bowls. I get that, but think about that. Since like for the most of my lifetime, the Falcons have been closer more times than not to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl than the Cowboys have. But the reason why the Cowboys are there is because they are so good at marketing. That's Jerry Jones's claim to fame, like for the most part of all. He's a great
he cares about is that all he cares about is going to make an extra $300 million. Like he doesn't care about winning for real. He has suckered Dallas Cowboy fans into the dream. He has sold them a dream, and they are living this dream. The delusion. They are in La La Land.
Marcus,
Marcus is making my point. He's literally making my point. Like, I'm not disagreeing with that. Like, thank you for saying that because you're actually helping me out. Marcus, you helped me out without knowing that you helped me out. I'm not trying to say that they aren't. I know they are. But because I can say that and still the question is like legit.
Absolutely, Bryant. Absolutely.
Like the fact that the question is still legit. Like Chris Chandler, hey, Super Bowl team. Obviously, we know about Mike Vick. Matt Ryan. Well, you already know how I feel about Matt Ryan.
Yes, Bebop.
Did y'all see him dap up Nate Burleson on CBS?
We saw that. I saw the post he made.
Shout out to Nate Burleson. His pops grew up in Bayview Hunters Point. As a Niner fan, baby, let's go.
No. Also, speaking of the Bay, can I say this real quick too?
Say what you want.
My heart and love out to the Half Moon Bay community.
Facts.
That's crazy. What
I was toe up. I heard about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you know Half Moon Bay, you know that's like one of the most peaceful places here in the Bay Area, and the fact that that happens there, I know that's not uncommon in terms of this is such a peaceful place, but just to see Half Moon Bay go through it too, man, that was awful. So my heart goes out to that community, and I hope they can recover from it as soon as possible.
No, it's
indeed.
It actually, like when I heard, I had to like triple take. My son told me, and I was like, "Wait a minute, are you sure Half Moon Bay?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I used to work about a couple miles from there," and I'm talking like back in the day, like before Jordan was born. And like I worked in Montera, which is just past Pacifica over Devil's Slide. And so, oh my God, like we used to go to Half Moon Bay to cash our checks, and then sometimes if we felt like, ooh, let's go to dinner, that's where you go and have like, dinner for like with, fancy dinners, like fish and all that stuff. Right. So, and you felt like, oh, you were all that, but I'm like Half Moon Bay. And I even went to go see a play once at the high school, Half Moon Bay High School. So, and that wasn't 20 years ago. That was like, kind of, I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago with a friend. But I thought that's such a small community. Like, what the hell happened for that to happen? Because it's just like a sleepy town.
Yeah. So Half Moon Bay.
I actually went to parties there. I partied there back in my 20s at house parties, but you know.
I was like, you partied everywhere though, Gina. Like, Gina was out there.
Like I wanted to bring that up.
That was my former life, though.
That's what's up.
Yeah, former.
Was that Biohazard?
Like I said, Half Moon Bay, we love you. We're thinking about you.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, so I just want to say
Cali, baby.
Yeah.
So prayers up.
And I want to say this real quick. Jordan was talking about marketing. The whole America's team thing. That shit is just mad annoying. First of all, they're only America's team over the flyover states. Anywhere else, it doesn't matter. Nobody calls them America's team. They're not. Like, if you want to go to Kansas and Oklahoma, you can have them. Missouri, I don't care. You can have them. Well, maybe not so much in Missouri. But yeah. Like Dan was like, nah.
You know what
Dan said, hell nah.
You know what they're around with in Missouri.
The flyover states, they can have America's team, but nah, that shit ain't what it is. Dallas is always trash. And it's like I said before, it's always fuck Dallas.
It's marketing. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's what they're the best at, is marketing.
Yeah, they are.
Jerry
and
cares about raking in the dough.
They
started
can go
with Jerry Jones.
They can go 8-8, 9-8, 8-9,
and he's gonna still make it.
Everybody is going to talk about the Cowboys. Like, it never fails.
And let's go. I want to go to Bebop's point too. And I even said, I tweeted this. I said,
this is my point.
You know, okay, Get Up. Like, I actually enjoy Get Up more than First Take because I'm so fucking sick of, First Take, right? Like, I actually enjoy watching like their basketball takes because I crack up, right? I laugh at their basketball shit. But when football's on, I get like so annoyed because it's always Cowboys or, sometimes just Aaron Rodgers. And now Get Up is the same way. Get Up usually segues into like all these different things. But today it was all, what's Aaron Rodgers' future? What's Tom Brady's future? What's Dak going to do? Like, they fucking are not in the playoffs. They're not in the championships. Like, well, can we talk about? Let's talk about Jalen Hurts. All I hear is even Joe Burrow. Like, can we talk about the people that are gonna play?
Who drives?
So I sent that tweet, huh?
Who drives the ratings?
Oh, I know. That's it's just sick, though. It's just sick.
Trust me, I don't disagree with you. Like, trust me, I would love them to talk about other teams and other people that are actually still in it. But from the other side of it, like from the media side, it's like, I get it. I know who drives the ratings, right? It's always going to be the Cowboys, the Lakers. If you talk about baseball, it's going to be the Yankees. It'll be Alabama football. Like that's what drives this. Like I said, it's annoying, but I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I talked about this weeks ago.
Exactly, right. We had just had
this weeks ago. Yep.
Literally just had this conversation.
It doesn't matter what team that you don't have, as long as Skip Bayless, your Stephen A. Smiths, as long as you have guys who are former Cowboy players that have played for them, as long as they're on TV somewhere, some way, somehow, they will always bring them up. So,
y'all talk about how they bring up Tom Brady not in the playoffs. They bring up Aaron Rodgers not in the playoffs. All these people not in the playoffs. Whatever.
Like,
at the same time, remember they do the same thing with LeBron James.
Yeah,
I'm so
he's actually still kind of good.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, they do it too.
Him. If LeBron takes a shit, it's the first thing on the goddamn news. I mean, certain people, Tom Brady. I mean, as a matter of fact, speaking of Tom Brady with his rude ass.
Oh my gosh.
Did y'all just know?
Yeah.
Did you hear about what he said to
so fucking rude? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he's the GOAT, and we supposed to look at him and put this man on a pedestal. I told y'all before about
you're looking at it through a certain lens right now. It wasn't that bad. Like, I mean, dude was like, "Look, I'll tell y'all when I make a fucking decision." Like,
that's not what he said.
It's been a week. What did he say?
The thing for me is let's put it in context. when he did his last press conference after that loss to the Cowboys, he's thanking everybody, right? Thank y'all for covering me, yada yada, all this stuff. So of course people are going to speculate. Wait, why are you saying all that? Are you trying to let us know that you're leaving, you're retiring? Like, of course, some people are going to ask questions. So you can't, like, in my mind, again, as a former athlete, in my mind, you can't say things like that when you know people are going to speculate. Like, wait, what? You know what? What's the Drewski mean? What do you mean by that? Like, you can't say that and then have people speculate it. And then when people keep asking you about it, since you didn't give a firm answer, then you get frustrated. No,
I got you, Jordan.
You brought that on yourself.
I got you, Jordan. Hey, Tom. Tom, pack that shit up. Pack that shit up.
Tom.
Pack that shit up.
That locker.
Pack that shit up.
I mean, and you're right, Jordan. I don't mean to cut you through, Jordan.
No,
all trash bags for
I
you.
want to
fucking
piggyback
losers.
off of what you're saying to let Wise know and understand, dog. Like, that man wasn't doing nothing but his job.
That was a Jim Gray interview. I ain't taking that serious. Like, nobody cares that much to be like,
Brady, Dan hates Brady.
This is the difference. You may not take it that serious.
You're looking at it through Montana eyes. I get it. You're looking at it through Montana eyes.
I'm not looking at Montana eyes.
It's Montana eyes. You don't like the GOAT comparison. I get it.
The point I'm trying to make is not even that. I already know he's not the GOAT. We already talked about that.
Yeah,
we
that's
already
Deion
know that. That's not what I'm saying.
Stop, Jordan. It's not.
Yes, it is.
What I'm literally saying is
the GOAT is Deion Sanders. And I've got the evidence to show you why.
And we are going to get to these questions soon.
Yeah,
we haven't gotten to questions in the last couple weeks.
All I was going to say about Brady is that simply it's just a different. It's what do you call it when it's a different standard, right? It's a double standard for Brady, because if Lamar Jackson had said that to him, we would be having a different conversation. And so with the media.
That's not it. That's not a Tom Brady thing. That's a privilege thing.
No,
it could have been Tom Brady. Joe Burrow could have said that. Anybody in that spectrum could have said that and got the same reaction. Now, if Lamar Jackson. No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, Dan. If it was Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, any of those type of quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers, they could have spoken that way. You're right. It's a double standard. Lamar Jackson can't say things like that, but we already know that shit. Like, we already know it's two different spectrums.
I'm gonna tell you, like, Kirk Cousins can't say that. Kirk Cousins can't say that.
Nobody cares about Kirk Cousins, though. Like,
but what I'm trying to tell you is the double standard is Brady. You can say nobody cares about Kirk Cousins, but you just sat here and talked about privilege. Kirk Cousins is white, but Kirk Cousins can't say what Brady said.
Nobody cares about Kirk Cousins, though.
What I'm telling you is your point was privilege.
It is privilege.
If you're talking about privilege, Kirk Cousins can say that too then, right?
He can say whatever he wants, but nobody's going to care is my point.
But my point is Brady has the double standard of being able to say that, and he's still, in your eyes, the GOAT.
Wait, time out. Hold up, Dan. Hold up. Time out. Did I ever call Brady the GOAT?
You agreed?
No, I've never said that. I've told you Montana was the man. Don't speculate because somebody else like Marcus might have said that shit. Mac ain't never told you no.
Says it all the time.
Nah, don't. Look, just because me and Marcus are both black, don't mean we both say the same thing. All right, that's not gonna happen. You're not gonna have me on here talking about I said Brady's the GOAT. In my eyes, it's always been fuck Brady.
I said you.
I don't even fuck with the dude like that. Look,
Oh
I'm almost just man bombs in here. Like, hold on, look. Carry on. See, Brady, you see Marcus in the chat? That's not Wise. I ain't got a burner. Like, it ain't me. No, don't put that shit on me. It's always been.
So that's why he told me to stop. That's why he told me to stop.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, it makes so much more. I got receipts too, Marcus. Trust me, don't worry. Anyway,
what up, Boop?
Marcus, exit stage left and go to the doctor.
we have Patreon member questions before I get.
So we do have some questions, and the first one is from Miss Debbie. Deb. Keeping in mind George Kittle's juggling catch, it was an unscripted play, right? So how do you feel about Brock's ability to scan the field and make quick decisions on his own?
It's his best ability. This is literally what makes this all work.
Shout out to the line. It's making some time.
No, 100%. And also shout out the play call because they had it on a
booth. O-line.
So literally the whole motion's going to the right side of the field. He's out there by himself because they sold the run so well. So again, shout out to the line for that.
Shout out to the line for holding up.
No,
I'm sorry, Damien. This is hilarious.
With that.
No. I'm not disagreeing with you. No, I was just saying.
Shout out. I got you. But also shout out for the play call.
Hey, you a hater for real, man. Get that out your blood.
I told you that. But
it wasn't his fault. It was your boy Matt Ryan slapping hands with other folks. Don't blame Kyle for your boy's mistakes.
Anyway, back to my point.
Don't do that.
Back to my point.
We will never finish questions on this show.
No. Anyway, back to my point.
I don't even know if we ever had a question earlier.
That will help buying some time.
We was bullshitting.
That's what made it happen. But no, again, if we look at the totality of all this, the whole run for the 49ers, the biggest thing that has made it run and the biggest thing that makes Brock Purdy, outside of like the weapons he has to throw to, is his ability to be mobile and extend plays. That's what makes this work. And so, and I'm saying that in terms of not even just making plays down the field. Like, obviously, he did that for George Kittle. How many times have you seen him also scramble around, roll around, and to buy time to throw the ball away to live to see another down in a shorter distance situation instead of taking a sack? That's a big part of all this. I think there's so many lost yards in the 49ers offense where, again, you see when it gets sacked. But you can't see on a box chart or a box score the amount of yards he saves when he doesn't get sacked. That's the biggest part about this whole thing. And again, obviously, it's going to be a big test to see what happens when he goes against this Eagles pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that's it. So no, I really do think that's a big thing. There's a whole other conversation we can have another day about, does that catch happen if it's older rules? But no, I want to focus on Brock Purdy for now. And no, that is a big part of it. It's also a big part of the reason why the 49ers are on the win streak that they're on.
I think the catch was dope. It will be a classic. It'll be around for the next 40 years or whatever. It'll be something that'll be, classic-wise within the 49er regime and stuff like that. And if you look at the rivalry, that catch will come up.
Yes.
Simply put.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's in a case where opponents matter. That's like Rod's saying, it being against the Cowboys, it makes it even more memorable.
The moment and the opponent.
Yep.
The moment and the opponent.
Absolutely.
Hey, Christian, I saw your question. We're going to address the Eagles on Friday.
Yeah.
So make sure you come back. I know you'll be there.
But I wanted to say this again because I feel like it's important because also Eric Armstead brought up something after the scene. We all saw that same play Eric Armstead had. Should have had a safety. Did flip off Damien. He didn't look punch drunk. Don't even try that. He talked about how he should have had the safety, but he didn't want to hit him because of the new roughing the passer rules.
Right. I thought of that too. Yeah.
Do we think that, again, like just a couple of years ago, because Trevon Diggs is coming across, had a shot at him. I don't know if that play happens a couple of years ago. And that's not a knock on George Kittle. That's not a knock on Brock Purdy. They made phenomenal plays. But, I feel like, again, as a defensive-minded person, that's something that I think about.
I don't know. It's a good question. I mean.
Wait, what was the question? I
was just saying in terms of does that play happen a couple of years ago because of the rule change?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
And you can't just take somebody out. Because I know, have y'all watched Last Chance U?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you remember when
Not the newest one.
It was Independence University. So it was that crazy coach, Jason Brown.
Yep.
Yeah. So he even talked about it on Twitter. And he was bringing up too, I'm not going to use the verbiage that he used, but no, it was kind of the same. He was getting on the Cowboys player. I think it was Trevon Diggs coming across, like, no, you should lay him out like so soft, yada yada. It's like, well, you have to be soft. You can't just light somebody up anymore. That's not allowed. You'll get a fine, a 15-yard penalty, or you might get ejected. You can't do that anymore.
So
I think Diggs also just he don't have that in him. Like,
but
no,
so that's my point. Why
he's an XY receiver.
You can't. But why do you think a part of it is that he doesn't have it in him? You grow up knowing that you can't do that anymore.
I don't know, but the one with Armstead that you bring up, he could have at least bear hugged him. I ain't saying you got to slam him to nothing, but at least if you pick him up,
hold him.
Yeah, just hold him.
But
all he did was
touch him. Grab him.
You could at least just grab him. You put your arms around him. That's it.
So
you
I'm glad you said that. I remember there was it was like about a decade ago. There was a Thursday night game. It was the Giants versus the Titans. This is when Vince Young was a quarterback. The Giants were in a position to win the game. They had a sack, and I forget who the D lineman was. He had the sack on Vince Young, and he let him go because he felt like he held him for too long.
I remember that.
Long story short, the Titans go down the field, and they win the game. So even then, you still don't feel like you can do that. Like, and it's not a knock on Armstead. It's not a knock on anybody else. It's a knock on how the rules are officiated and how players feel like they have to adjust to the rules. So that's happened before, and that's the reason why they let go.
I'm just happy it didn't come to bite us, later.
Sure.
That's just honest. I'm just happy it didn't come to bite us.
Right.
I fully agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. So we know that play don't happen. It don't happen a couple years ago. Kittle would have got lit up, and it's a different game.
Likewise with Dak. I mean,
absolutely.
He's 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". Somebody coming at him like that.
I'm not talking about it in terms of the outcome of the game. I'm just talking about it in terms of the principles of football as we know it in general.
Well, if we're talking the principles of football, like you said, don't you got to wrap up first?
Yes, and then why don't you wrap up though?
That's my whole question. That's my whole point. I don't know what we're being taught.
Somebody wrap up and bring a quarterback down the way you're supposed to and still get a roughing the passer call. Hello,
hey, chat, make sure y'all wrap it up. Make sure y'all wrap it up out there.
Wise.
No glove, no love, huh?
Exactly.
Here's
almost got us. We ain't past midnight yet, so we keep rolling.
Stay tuned for After Dark. No, I'm just kidding. 49ers. Here's another question here. We are also going to pose the Cowboys faced questions for everybody to answer as well. Here's another one. Many fans are complaining about the low scoring game, but the team won. Do you think Kyle was ultra conservative considering the low score?
It was a defensive game.
Yeah.
Like, y'all need to stop with all this thinking.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
defense wins championships.
They're the number 2 defense in the league. Like, we can't put 30 up
number
on
1,
everybody.
right?
No, they're number
Dallas
2.
Dallas
number 2.
In different areas.
They were number 1 in takeaways, and that's it. Like,
that's
it. Yeah. But no, Dallas has a good defense. Like,
thank you.
No,
I
know they do.
I discredited Dallas before the game, their defense, but they came out to play. It's Dan Quinn. He came up with a good strategy against us, and he capitalized on a lot of the mistakes. We didn't capitalize on their mistakes. So at the end of the day, looking for 30 points in every game, that's not going to happen. Y'all need to get out of this fairy tale thinking just because we averaged 30 points, this is the playoffs. We're playing the last few teams that are good this year. Like,
this wasn't the Seahawks we were playing. Like,
absolutely.
This was a step up. Like,
absolutely. Like,
why I'm so happy you said that.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
This wasn't the Seahawks. Like,
and it wasn't the Giants.
Exactly. Like,
and it wasn't Tampa Bay. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta relax. Like,
relax big time.
The fact that this is what is my problem with 40 whiner fans. Because of those type of statements, take the win. Like, it's a good quality win. It is great. You're going against a great defense. You guys still put up double digits.
Did you just call us 40 whiner fans? Like,
I'm talking about these
You gonna do
fans.
Real
Fans.
original.
Literally, it says 49ers. Many fans are complaining. So you guys are not whining. So it wouldn't apply to you. Why?
Right. That's
We're
why you don't
talking
even
to
speak
the
on stuff
whiner
like
fans.
that. Absolutely. That's
I
why I don't
mean-
even worry about that.
I was like, the
I'm talking
disrespect.
to the whiner
Don't take it to-
fans. I'm not
yeah, don't
talking
take it
to
to heart.
49er fans.
Yeah.
I'm talking to whiner fans. And that is a whining statement. Why couldn't we win with a lot of points?
I mean, that's fair. That's
I'll
fair.
put it this
What?
way. I'll put it this way to go off of what Dan said.
I'm dying.
Wasn't the 49er defense the number one defense all year?
Yes.
Yes.
So what are you complaining about?
Right.
What are you complaining about?
Shouldn't you be equipped to lose? I mean, excuse me, not to lose, to win a low scoring game?
Which we
And again,
have
it's the
done
playoffs. So like,
before.
I talked to y'all on the panel about this during the instant reaction game, right? The little time I was there. I said, at the end of the day, since y'all are Niner fans, all that matters is you win in advance.
Absolutely.
That is all that matters this time. I don't care how you do it. All that matters is you do it.
If we
And
won 3-0, I'd be happy. We won.
right.
Let me tell you something, and be happy to move on.
No,
Absolutely.
you'd be happy to move on.
Would you
That's
be
it.
Right.
would you be okay winning the Super Bowl, Rod, 3-0?
Did we win?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Hell
No,
yeah.
Rod's going to be mad because they should have scored a touchdown.
No,
and Brock
the hell
Purdy
I'm
should have
not.
just receiver.
No, the hell I'm not.
Don't put.
What's
Don't
up,
put the-
Gilbert
Villanueva.
Villanueva?
3-0. I'm buying a Robbie Gold jersey. Like,
Don't put the parade.
Surprisingly,
You-
I
you-
love
why?
defense.
I said Robbie
That's
Gold.
a 49er fan response.
Don't put
That's
the
a
parade down Mission
49er
Street
fan
because they don't
response.
deserve it since they didn't score enough points. Like, no, we don't. They don't deserve a parade.
I don't give a
Tell
fuck.
everybody
I'm
to stay
celebrating that
calm.
goddamn
It's not good
6
enough.
Lombardi
It's not good
coming
enough.
home, baby.
Like, look,
Win is a
shocker.
win. Is a
Shocker.
win.
You're
Is a
playing
win.
really good teams now this deep in the playoffs. Shocker. You're not going to blow everybody out. You're not going to score
Right.
30 plus points every single game. It's just not going to happen.
Hey,
I
Book.
predicted it, but it's not going to happen.
and if
Get
it does,
over
just
it.
enjoy it.
You won. You
Yeah.
won.
That's all that matters at the end.
2-0, like it's a baseball game. I'm
Facts.
walking out of there with number 6 and promise you, I'm letting everybody know that we won. I don't give a damn if you told me you only won by 2 points. You,
So?
your mama,
Yeah.
your daddy, and all kiss my ass. We won.
Biohazard, I'm with you. 2-0, a safety will
Nobody-
do. Fuck yeah.
Last time I
Right.
checked, nobody
Snow,
put-
sleet, warm, fog, snow, whatever the fuck weather you give me in Philly. I don't give a fuck.
Nobody puts an asterisk next to a Super Bowl score for how many points you won the game.
Exactly.
At all.
Oh,
Nobody.
yeah.
At all.
And if
Unless
think
you win
about
it in the bubble.
we don't even remember the scores from most of these Super Bowls. Like,
Nope.
Thank
I can
you.
tell you who won.
Unless you
But
win a
that's
Mickey
score-
Mouse ring in the NBA bubble.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Shots fired. Shots
Wow.
fired.
Doesn't matter. I'm good. It's a 49 fan and
I
nothing.
have 17 rings.
Oh, Gina loading up.
Hey, look, we look.
Wait,
look,
wait,
don't get me
wait,
wrong. I
Is
love
that,
the
is that
Warriors,
a,
but
is
we
that
ain't
a,
gonna-
is
we
that
ain't
a
gonna do
loaded
LeBron
gun,
like
Gina?
that. We ain't gonna do LeBron like that. I love the Warriors. We ain't gonna
Oh,
do LeBron.
shush.
We ain't gonna do LeBron like that.
We gonna do
Crocodile
we gonna do
tears.
LeBron like that. Oh yeah.
No,
we gonna
we're
do
not
him
doing
like
LeBron
that.
like that. We're not doing LeBron.
Oh
like
yeah, we gonna do him like that. Bubble champ.
that. Oh, we can trust me, man. When it's time to talk
Whoa,
basketball,
whoa, 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 whoa.
And
Hold
I'm
on,
not
hold on,
talking
hold on,
Lakers.
hold on,
We
hold
can
on,
talk
hold on.
basketball.
On our
Hold on,
next
hold on,
episode
hold
of
on, hold on.
NBA with
I can
Gina.
take it. I can take that from the Warrior fans, but no Knick fan could ever talk to me about winning any
Who's a Knick
championship
fan?
in my mind.
Facts. Facts.
Who's a Knick fan?
Period.
I am.
Period.
man.
Period.
Ryan's a
I'm
Knick
not
fan?
going to tolerate that from you,
Right.
sir. No.
Right.
Yeah.
First off,
Dan's a Knick
Yeah.
fan.
I've
First
seen
off,
a
you
championship
didn't
in my lifetime.
even-
in my
you
life-
didn't-
Dan's a Knick
lifetime.
fan.
In
You
my
did- I am.
lifetime.
Man,
didn't
my Hawks
even
get
let
the
me
Knicks out the
finish,
playoffs, man.
Rod.
Come on,
And
don't
if you had let
do
me
that.
finish, I would have said I'm not talking Lakers. I'm talking LeBron. I'm not talking Lakers.
I take
I'm
all
talking
rings, period.
LeBron.
Don't matter. Hey, look,
Hey,
Patrick
do that.
Ewing
You're
is
not
not
even a
rolling
Bron
over in his
fan.
grave.
You wasn't even happy when they won. You was sad that Bron won that championship there. Don't do that. Don't
Wait a
do
minute.
that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You
I just
wasn't
gotta
happy
get
that
this-
Bron won that championship ring in LA. Stop it,
What?
Rod.
What?
You're not a Bron supporter at all.
Because I'm not a Bron supporter don't mean that I'm not a Laker fan. So what does that mean?
I didn't. That's why I addressed it differently. I said this is not about the Lakers, but you didn't let me finish.
I did. I let you finish. And
No,
once you got
didn't.
done,
For those who don't know,
anyway.
they are
Hey, let's
cousins.
go, y'all. What's the next question?
They're cousins.
What did I do to Marcus?
What happened? What happened? What happened with Marcus?
Marcus has left the building.
You know, he's asking about did they block me? First off, no, you did not block me. I dunk on you. All right, I'm John Miranda in this thing. You can't block me. You don't block me. You don't block me.
Oh,
Anyway,
shit.
no, look, what I said. Never mind. I'm getting off track. Next question. Next question.
So,
Wait, I missed it in the chat. What did Marcus say? Like,
I know. I read something about
Did we
blocking
just block
Jordan.
Jordan? LOL. No, you did not.
oh.
No, you did not.
This show has gone awry. Okay, so how about let's answer for the Cowgirls, shall we? Cowboys, when did you realize that you were being outplayed?
So
Well, since the Cowboy fans didn't show up,
I mean, the trash can.
You know, yeah, there you go, Rod.
But can
Right.
Can we be honest? Can we be honest about something?
Yeah.
Also, Marcus, pause. But secondly, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Oh, snap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's hella pause right there.
So fourth quarter, right? This is literally the kickoff. This is a kickoff after Christian McCaffrey gets his rushing touchdown. Shout out Stanford. That's another drink.
This is not cool, Marcus. What the fuck?
Man.
Do we remember? So y'all remember what I talked about a few weeks, like the week before the game? I said special teams is going to make a difference. And I was looking at Ray McLeod versus Devontae Turpin. Remember I was talking about that?
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Turpin had a wide open touchdown.
He was good.
He had a wide open touchdown, and he decided to run right at Robbie Gold. So
Congratulations, y'all played yourselves.
Yep.
When I'm looking at this question, my thing is, I don't think they felt like, even if they felt like they're being outplayed, it didn't matter because they were still in the game. If he takes that for a touchdown, like he should have, at worst, they're down one. Because I had to bring in Maher to account. So at worst, they're down one. Or they go 4-2. They might be up. Or he does actually make the extra point. So at that point, even they're still being outplayed, they're right there. I don't think there was a point in the game where the Cowboys and their fans felt like they're being outplayed. I don't think so.
No, not those delusional fans.
No, I mean, in fairness, they believe they had a chance the whole game. I mean, in all fairness, you could argue they did. They had the opportunities. They just didn't capitalize.
Exactly.
So they're not going to say they felt outplayed. You can hear that now. Even going in on them, all they're doing is making excuses.
Yeah.
I guess the better question, in my opinion, would be: when did they feel like they were getting
in
worried?
the game?
Yeah. Like,
You said they were what?
Go ahead, Watson.
No, I'm saying when they felt like the game was starting to get away from them, to where that clock was running down, and it was like that probably would have been a fair question for them because we were there, we had it. Shut up.
Wow, that's much nicer.
Shout out to Flow Right Plumbing.
I was
Hey,
thinking
Andy.
you was talking about when did they ever think that they was in the game? That's where I was going with it.
I mean,
They got the first touchdown. Of course, they felt like they were in the game.
So that was the only time they felt like they were in the game then, right?
Again, even when Christian scored his touchdown, they were down 7. Turpin has a chance to take the kick return back for a touchdown.
This is a good point right here.
So, like, they really could have been there. Like, you can feel all the way you want. Like, you can lie and say that you thought you had the game in the bag. No, you didn't.
You know what? When Maher had his extra point blocked, I have to admit, I thought, you know what? This is fucking our game.
You felt
that
good.
was some momentum.
You
Honestly,
felt good, but there's no way you can sit here and tell me you thought you had the game in the bag.
No, not thought I had the game. I felt really good. I thought, you know what? This is a sign.
Huge.
This is a sign.
It was a huge play.
It reminded me.
They played their offense. Like
It
what are we doing here?
Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm not.
It reminded me of the block in the divisional last year in Green Bay.
I'm not going to sit here and listen to people tell me that they thot the game was in the bag or they weren't. Where I'm not going to hear.
I didn't
I'm not.
say
Shout out to
that.
Marcus.
No, not you. I'm looking at the comments.
Oh.
I'm looking at the comments.
Right.
I mean, Marcus thinks every game we play is a blowout. I mean, that's his prediction every week. I mean,
that's
for
true.
the most part, he's been
Shout
right,
out to
but
Marcus.
yeah, it is. It's getting real right now. We're getting real. I wouldn't call any blowouts going forward. So
also, Bebop, the Eagles do not have the worst rushing defense in the league. That's not true.
I was just at the Eagles live, and they all delusional, and score prediction was crazy. 40-17 Eagles.
And
what the fuck?
That's also not true.
That they said that?
No, I'm saying like if they think the score is gonna be 40-17. That's
not true. Yeah, no, that's
Oh yeah, I know some Eagle fans, and there's some that are, hey, this is gonna be a tough game, but there are some out there who think this is a done deal. It's in the bag. We're not who we say we are.
There are some Niners fans that think that too.
You're right. People look ahead too far, and it's like me and Rod keep telling y'all, week to week, one game at a time. Like, don't start planning trips to Arizona yet. Let's get to Philly, do what we need to do, and get up out of there. So
Bebop wants me to put money on it. First off, I'm a college network broadcaster. I can't bet on the game. Okay? So I'm not doing that. Find somebody else to bet with.
So I will say this, Jordan. I will say this. I knew that the 49ers had it in the bag.
Oh, here we go.
Before kickoff.
Oh, here we go.
What happened? All I was saying was I knew it because I was able to bet and I made money off the 49ers. So, I knew it was in the bag. I re-upped real quick.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Payday for me.
Trust me, I'm happy that you got paid. I'm not gonna say otherwise. I'm really happy you got paid.
Hold on. Hefe, KC, y'all got a tough game too. Don't act like y'all game is just easy. Y'all gotta get Burrow.
Yeah.
Burrow coming to y'all. Don't act like y'all be dominating Burrow, because that don't work.
He owns them right now.
Yeah, he owns y'all. So y'all might want to be careful talking to us.
3-0.
Worry about your own team, your own game. But
thanks for tuning in, though. We appreciate it.
Appreciate you, though.
Yeah, hit that like button.
Yeah, he's been coming in here quite a few times, so appreciate you jumping in.
Yeah, you and Willie Lump. Got to watch yourself with that one.
Because Willie Lump.
All right, Boog, let's not go too crazy. Like, let's not get too crazy. Like, the best quarterback in the league and who everybody would want on their team is still Patrick Mahomes. Let's not get crazy.
Hands down.
And like, to this point, I mean, it depends on what level you look at. If you want to look at the defensive line, the Eagles' defense is faster. You want to look at the secondary, the Eagles' defense is faster. Where the Cowboys might have the advantage is at the linebacker spot. But look, the Eagles turn over people like they do for a reason. They have 2 shutdown corners, and the 2 shutdown corners they have, that's not even the league leader in interceptions. It's CJ Gardner-Johnson, the safety. And they have
I hate that they have. Yeah.
I know, I do too. They have 70 sacks. They have 4 people on their defensive line that have 10+ sacks. You can't tell me that you think that that the Cowboys defense might be faster than the Eagles defense with some of those stats that are out there. It's going to be a game. It's going to be a game. I'm telling y'all now.
We're gonna have to strap up, no doubt. It's gonna be a knocker. So
I think this will be the 49ers' toughest test.
I think whoever wins this game wins the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's a good prediction, Jordan. Because I was thinking the same thing. Because whoever come from this one, oh my gosh. Woo. That's gonna be tough to beat that team. I mean, this is almost like watching an SEC championship game.
Hold on. Can I speak on something? Because I always see this, and I'm looking at. I understand. I'm trying to wait until Friday to speak on this, but let's pause on, like, y'all got to remember too. Jalen Hurts. This is his first NFC championship game too. Let's not act like he's been here every single year.
You're
as well.
Absolutely
with a
right.
sore shoulder. Like,
who's been saying that? His shoulder's fine.
Up.
His shoulder's fine.
It may be fine, but you're right, Rod. This is his first dance.
So is Brock Purdy.
That's my point. That's my whole point.
But Brock is surrounded by some semi-vets. You know what I'm saying? That's big
Jalen isn't
there.
And Jalen isn't.
By the way, I'm just letting y'all know I'm blocking Marcus on Twitter. So if you
Who
ever
been
want to
like in the Super
done,
Bowl
Marcus.
3 years
You're done.
ago, 4 years ago?
my thing is
Do it, block Marcus.
the thing for me is like both quarterbacks going in, and I know we're not supposed to be talking about going into this game yet, but both quarterbacks have two schemes that are phenomenal. I don't know if y'all saw this earlier, and on NFL Live, Ryan Clark, Marcus Spears, Dan Orlovsky, they did a breakdown of what makes the Eagles offense so hard to stop. And I was even watching it as a defensive lineman, like, yeah, you know what? Not only is it just hard to stop, I would be so frustrated with myself trying to make this happen and make it work that so we'll see if it works. I also do think that if there's any defensive mind in the league that can find a way to slow it down, like as I said, slow it down, not stop.
Right.
If I can find any way to slow it down, it would be D'Amico Ryans. I do think that. But no, it's going to be a tough one. Again, like I said, please, I don't care what they're ranked in the I know what the rankings are. That doesn't tell the whole story. Jordan Davis was out for a good bit of the year. They didn't bring in the
majority of
reinforcements.
the year.
They did. Like throw some of those stats out of the water. It doesn't tell the whole story. Okay. I know what they say. I know what the numbers are. It doesn't tell the whole story. That's all I want to say.
It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Yep.
And let's not forget, 49er fans,
One possession.
what's the one thing that even the last 3-4 years with our defense that we just can't wrap around? It's a mobile quarterback. And even Dak got some yards on us this week. And Dak was slow as hell.
Yeah.
Like that's what scares me is our mobile quarterbacks. Like
I've said
Right.
that
It's our
all
Achilles.
year.
Yeah. It's our Achilles heel.
That's not true. The Eagles are not limping into the game. That's not true.
I think he's just talking noise, Jordan. I think he's just
Jordan,
talking trash.
you jump it. Yeah, you
talking trash,
way
Jordan.
too much.
You're talking trash.
So y'all, like I said, y'all know how much I love to talk. I love to talk ball. So when I see stuff that's just not true, I gotta.
You don't think we have problems with mobile quarterbacks?
No,
he was
you
talking about
definitely
the
do.
comments, Gina. He talking about the comments.
Oh, I don't have them open. I was about trying to put the thing.
Like, Gina was about to go in. Like, hold up.
Right. No, you definitely do. I mean, that's a part of the reason why
About his shoulder being fucked up?
People that like this is going to be a problem.
Eagles limping into the game. Oh, Bebop.
So if we contain Hurts,
Which you won't. Which you won't.
No, I think it's doable.
Thank
It's
you.
doable
Like,
to-
how can you say you won't? Like,
It's
you just know
doable.
shit.
Miles
The reason why I
Sanders
say that-
in his game well.
Terradome. What's up, Terradome?
The reason,
on?
no,
What up,
Terry,
homie?
you're right. I don't need to take. You're 100% right. I don't need to do that. But the reason why I say you won't is because if you look like, I think for
Wait,
what
wait,
you're
wait,
saying,
wait,
or
wait,
when
wait.
we're gonna make Jalen Hurts like a pocket quarterback. All right, cool.
Dak is not a runner. Stop it. Dak stopped
Also,
running 3 years
Well,
ago
again,
after he
they
broke
said,
his leg.
like they told me, don't take the cheese. Don't take the cheese.
Yeah.
But the way this Eagles offense is set up, even if you try to take away Jalen Hurts running
What
ability,
up,
that means
Chaz, dog?
something else is open. That's just the way this offense is set up. It's the way it's set up.
What
It
up to the
is very
podcast
difficult.
minister?
So that's my whole point. Also, Christian, you're missing Christian's missing one as well. There is another running quarterback in there that he's missing.
Mariota.
But yeah, there you go.
Please hit that like button.
Marcus Mariota is not a running quarterback.
Hold on. Jordan likes taking credit for our team having 8 defenders out that game. I respect that. Enjoy that game.
Right.
Enjoy that one, man.
Right. What was the
kill
point?
me with the Falcon
don't
fans.
do that.
Falcon fans,
What
kill
was-
me with that shit, bro.
Right.
Y'all act like y'all motherfuckers be a dominating team.
Right.
I stay here in Atlanta and I hear this shit. Now I got to hear y'all do this.
Okay. Well, guess what? You ain't talking in
man.
Atlanta right now.
I
You
say
talking to me.
rent free
You
with
are
y'all,
talking-
man. Y'all are
don't do that.
trash.
Don't do that.
I'm doing whatever the hell I want. Damn y'all. Fuck y'all.
See,
That blue cup is lit right now. Let's get
Hella
it.
lit.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
Hey,
Hella lit.
Jordan, what you got? You're so low.
Can I get this 1 point across? All right.
Yes.
About that game. What was the point that Christian made? 3 of the 4 losses have been to mobile quarterback. That's what he said. Did y'all not have some starters out against Patrick Mahomes too? Yes, you did. You don't want to talk about that. Did Nick Bosa just came back from that game with a bad groin? Did Shavarius Ward come back from that game with a bad groin?
And Jimmy
Yes,
Ward.
he did. But you're not talking about that. My point is with what he said about mobile quarterbacks, is Marcus Mariota a mobile quarterback? Yes or no? That's all I need.
Not really.
I mean, he's a mobile quarterback.
Hey, he looked like fucking.
Why are we talking about him? Like,
I know
Because it was the point that was brought up.
Hey, Jordan.
gives a
Marcus
fuck
Mariota.
about Mariota.
Hold on. Jordan, to answer your question, yes, he is. Okay,
Thank
next
you.
question.
That's all I needed.
Here.
That's all I needed.
Come on.
That's all I needed.
I was just going to ask
Kind
you,
of.
Jordan, if Marcus
Kind of.
Mariota can say the same comments Brady said.
He kind of in between. So I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on where
Did
you
he
know
make
which
those
way you
comments?
go.
Who's injured on the other team?
He's kind of in the middle there, you know. But yes, mobile quarterbacks give us an issue.
All
And-
4 of the teams that
Book.
the Niners lost to this
Book.
year have been to teams that have mobile
What up,
quarterbacks.
Book?
That's it. That is what I'm saying.
So,
And can't none of y'all, I don't care about the injuries. I'm telling you about the win or loss column. That is the truth. Yes or no?
Hey, Corey. What's up? Corey in the chat. Corey Davis.
Like it's not that difficult. I'm not trying to say the Falcons are better than the Niners. I'm just saying
Ish.
the Falcons
Yes.
had a mobile
Big
quarterback
Red says
and the
ish.
Niners lost to them.
Mobile-ish.
So
All right, here's another
Gina,
one from one of our
Gina.
Patreon.
Gina, I was on the field with Marcus Mariota. He's a mobile quarterback. I was on
Okay.
the field with
Hey,
him.
move. Mark Mariota
Your
move?
wish
Yeah.
is
Who said
granted.
he wasn't moved?
Mobile-ish.
Nah, Mariota is mobile.
Thank you. We played
All right.
against him when he won the Heisman. He's mobile.
All right. He's mobile.
That's Stanford.
All right. So here's one. Here's
Take a shot,
one
guys. Take a
for
shot, y'all.
here's
Take a
one
shot.
for the Cowboys fans.
What
Oh,
up, Ryan?
they never showed up. So if you're
Oh,
just
they-
joining us now, the Cowboys fans never showed up. So do you think that the radio station pundits wishing harm on McCaffrey caused karma to come into play with the injury to Pollard? This is a
Yeah.
question from our Patreon member.
No.
Miss
if it was
Debbie.
a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
No, I can't do that because the same way that I thought was nasty, and I'm not saying that the Patreon member that asked this is nasty, but same way I thought it was nasty that someone would wish an injury on Christian McCaffrey, I can't also put the blame of Tony Pollard getting hurt for that same reason. I just can't do it. Look, it's a hard sport,
Yeah.
right? Like I know y'all have heard me say this plenty of times. This sport's hard, it's dangerous, it's brutal. I know we all saw that a few weeks ago with what happened with DeMar Hamlin.
Hit that like button, please, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
please
glad you brought
do.
that up. I'm glad you
So,
brought that up.
yeah,
That
so
like button.
because
I'm
I mean,
right
at the end of
behind
the
you,
day,
Jordan, when you get done.
you said what?
No, I was saying I'm right behind you when you get done.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
glad
yeah.
You brought him up.
So no, I mean, it's just one of those things, and I think I know where you might be going with that too. But so no, it's just one of those things where I can't say it's karma because I guess at the end of the day, like I know obviously Tony Part, like I think he tore his fibula, which it was. So again, I hope he has a speedy recovery. But I mean, right now, the way it looks like right now too is that like Christian's day to day too. So
Calf.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's-
Yeah, he is.
Elijah's growing.
You can't mess around with calves. You can't mess around with groins. You can't do it.
Right.
So I hope everyone is as full strength as possible going into this NFC Championship. I never want anyone to get hurt in this game. But in
Right.
terms of the question of karma, I just can't do that. I can't say that.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I get it, and then I get it.
Like I understand because I think the reason why
Yeah.
not just like people bring that up is because again, like you were mad, you're upset
Yeah.
the fact that someone's
Mhm.
saying that. And I get it. I was mad too.
Yeah.
There's no reason you can. I mean, like we talked about this in the group chat. Like the thing for me is like if you're those radio people, just go ahead and straight up say you don't think the Cowboys are good enough to beat the 49ers at full strength. Just say it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would much rather you say that than wish for somebody that has done nothing wrong to you, like at all, for you to wish for them to get hurt. That is absolute BS.
Yep.
So I can't get with that. And like I said, if you do wish for an athlete to get hurt, or you think you need an athlete to get hurt, you do not need to be covering the sport. You don't,
Right.
you don't appreciate and respect how hard these athletes work to make that happen, which also helps you get paid, by the way. There is no you getting paid without the athletes doing what they do. So you don't need to be doing that. So again, just overall, I like I said, I just gotta say I can't say it's karma, but again, just going back to that whole thing, that pissed me off. It did.
Bebop's in Philly, waiting anxiously.
Sorry, I know I went on a rant there, but I had to say that.
No,
It's
you
all
good with
good.
that.
Go ahead, Rod.
I respect that. Now to Hamlin and everything. I remember somebody sitting on here a couple weeks ago telling me that it was going to be a conspiracy and all this other crap. Miss me with all that conspiracy stuff. That junk don't mean nothing no more now because that goes out the window now because somebody on here had the Bills winning the championship. I don't even think they're in it anymore. So that debunks that whole entire thing. The conspiracy on the game, and we already know who was going to win and all. Miss me with all that junk. That we can definitely throw that bullet out the window now. That's over and done with. I just had to get that, make that clear. Because that was like, when I heard it the first time, I'm like, here we go. Now that that's over with, it's over.
You're right. You're finished or you done?
I mean, I can go with your second part that you brought up because you also told me Brady was going to win and that he was going to shake and grace on into giving it to Brock Purdy. You also said that too.
Brady was going to win? Win
yeah,
what?
Against Dallas. Against Dallas. You said this before the playoffs started.
Oh, before the playoffs started?
Yeah,
I mean, I wanted them to win because I just wanted to tease Dallas fans. That's fine. I mean, Brady losing was a win-win for me.
I'm just
whether
telling
it
you.
was Brady losing or whether it was the Cowboys losing. I celebrated either way when I was in Tampa. I mean, it didn't matter to me.
I was just debunking that. That's all.
But that's fine. So
Dan, did you really pick the Bills?
He did.
I did.
No,
I did pick the Bills.
And he said they were going to win by 3.
They was going to win by 3 against the Niners.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Against the Niners. That was my prediction.
That's what you
Not
said.
Did you base this off of what happened to DeMar Hamlin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going. I
said it because I said the NFL likes a storyline. Let's not act like we haven't seen an NFL storyline before.
I mean, I hear you. I hear you on that.
Yeah, let's not act like we haven't seen things happen. Book, you a Saints fan, a real Saints fan, and I'm not saying y'all didn't deserve y'all championship, but when did you get your championship?
4 years after Katrina.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Patriots won the first Super Bowl. Patriots won the first Super Bowl after what?
No, listen, Dan. I said 4 years after. I said 4 years after Katrina.
You know
4 years after Katrina. Dan, you heard me?
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
4 years after Katrina. We played the Bears right after Katrina and lost in the NFC Championship game.
What I'm saying is the NFL loves a storyline.
Why didn't we get that storyline then? We could have got. Why didn't we get that one?
That's the whole point with this stuff, man.
4 years after Katrina?
4 years. They waited.
Wait, say that again?
Why are they doing this?
Right. Thank you. We really do. I just wanted to say that conspiracy. No, man.
You see what I'm saying, Jordan?
Oh.
Why didn't they give it to us in 06 when we played the Bears? That was right after Katrina.
Who did y'all have back then? I don't know why y'all ain't have.
What you mean? Reed, Reggie Bush, Peyton first year was his first year.
But who? I'm trying to think who. Why didn't y'all beat the Bears? What happened? Why didn't y'all beat the Bears?
Because they had them defenses. Like, that's what it was. Yeah.
Because what? Wise?
They had one of those defenses. That's why they didn't beat the Bears that year.
Who'd they have?
I'm like, why did they? Was that Urlacher back then?
It was Urlacher and
Yeah,
Cool.
that was
Because if you can get to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman, your defense is on point.
Defense, one of them defenses.
You got one of them defenses. Yeah.
That's what you said, Wise. One of them defenses.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcus has a message for Dan.
You deserve to be there.
Exactly.
Marcus has a message for Dan.
Shout out Devin Hester, by the way.
Yep, shout out Devin Hester. Yeah.
About to see that ball.
That was a good Book. I think we just answered the question why they just couldn't give it to y'all that year.
Forget the storyline there, yeah.
Hey, Book, they would have been like, hey, they know the gig is up. They would have been like, hey, we can't let them get.
Hey, Marcus, I knew you was gonna tell on yourself. Marcus.
Yep.
I knew you wasn't. It was gonna come out one day.
It's coming out.
I knew you wasn't.
He said my grandma was a Niners fan, and I'm a Niners fan because of my grandma.
That means he ain't no Niners fan.
Do we have to drag him back out here?
let's not. I don't feel like going in on.
Oh no, it's gonna be a long show.
He can have tonight. No, y'all can have the show. I won't be on here for Marcus. We already know he's not a Niner fan. I said that months ago.
He's good for ratings. I'll give him that. But
I agree.
He's good for ratings.
He's a good troll artist.
Hey, I'll give y'all ratings. I'll tell you that much.
Exactly.
Hey, look what he put down there. Any man that wants to follow Jimmy G,
where Jimmy go?
Oh man, he's like those girls that are like, I want Jimmy. Jimmy gets all the disrespect, and then they're like, well, are you a Jimmy fan or a 49er fan? Like
this boy Marcus is wilding, bro.
Yeah. I think Marcus forgot he's not on his burner right now. Like,
right,
you on your real account, Marcus? We see you, my guy.
Your real account, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus, I'm starring this shit. I clicked star. Jimmy down.
You played yourself, Marcus.
Yeah, this is a real account.
He's a Rams fan.
Marcus, you disappointed me, bro.
Good job.
What else you got going on, Gina? What other questions we have?
What's in your blue cup, Marcus?
Something to help his CTE. But it ain't working. Jimmy G, the Cowboys. Oh my God, we would get so sick of like First Take and shit if that happened, Terradome. Hey, you guys, man.
I'll look at it this way: Jimmy G goes to the Cowboys, it'd be the same thing. You still get the same amount of turnovers,
right?
Fact. They would just all be in the middle of the field.
Hey, but Jordan, Jerry would make so much extra money by Jimmy coming with all the sales.
They would run with that one, boy.
When he looks at his bank account, you know what Jimmy would say what Jerry would say when he looks at his bank account from the sales? Feels great, baby.
Feels great, baby.
Shit. Hey, for all the people that just joined after I made the announcement, we're gonna be having, if you want to find out, if you want access to exclusive information, check out our Patreon. All right. It's at the bottom of the screen right there. We are going to be having some special guests coming on. We also do NBA shows and got special people going on the show. So if you want to get sneak peek access and you want to be able to submit your questions to each show and know dates and times ahead of time, just join up. For all that information, it's only $10 a month. If you just want to say, hey, thanks, Gina, you're doing a great job, all your hosts are the bomb, it's $5 a month. All right. So anyways, last question for the night, and then we can just shoot the shit. Cowboys fans, after 30 years, when are you going to realize that Dak ain't it? That's from Danielle.
I'm sorry. Shout out to Terradome for that, man.
Shout out to Terradome, dog. Shout out to Terradome, dog.
Shout out to Terradome, man.
That boy said Jerry will get Calvin Klein jerseys, dog. Hey, man.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
You know what's crazy? Oh my gosh. You know what's crazy? I would hope that this year that
man, that man got me sweating off that one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh man.
I would hope that this year Cowboys fans would get it because look, this is and I'm not even talking about who's under contract or not. this is the best defense they're going to have. Dan Quinn's out of there.
Oh,
you're not going to have another defense like this, which means that you don't have a defense to rely on to help bail out Dak when he has games like this, which again, we talked about, he's had a lot of games like this year.
Hey,
he's had a lot of multiple turnover games like this.
Hey, Jordan.
Again, like I said, I hate to admit it because I always root for black quarterbacks, but I mean that's just the way it is. So it's either a couple of things. Here are the ways the Cowboys can go. You either get a new quarterback, which again, Dak's making $40 million next year, so I don't think that's going to happen.
They're not eating that, yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. You get a new offensive coordinator, or you bolster up the weapons that you have on the outside. Those are one of the three things that they have to do to make this work.
Hey, Jordan, and to add to what you're saying, Kellen Moore might be gone as well.
Well, he needs
anyone.
Hey,
what about Quinn though?
That's right though.
That's what I'm saying. Both of them.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, Dan Quinn deserves to be a head coach somewhere for sure.
If Kellen Moore's gone, it's not
he did a hell of a job
because they realize he's not good enough. Dan Quinn, if he's gone, it's because he's going to be a head coach.
Yeah,
correct. But I'm just saying, Kellen Moore.
I don't think he's all that.
No, he's not.
He's not.
No, I think we're all agreeing saying like if he's not there next year, it's because he's fired.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what we're all saying.
Right.
And then there'll be really the trash bag community for real. You know, really time to pack it all up. Pack it all up tonight.
Oh yeah,
all I need. Pack it up.
Pure trash. But
you guys, I'm in this content creators chat group chat where you just retweet other people's stuff just to get the word out, right? Like there's no like conversations or anything, but you get to read what other people are tweeting, right? And so there's this one guy who's a Cowboys fan, and he does these polls where it's like, should we trade Dak? Should we do this? Should we franchise tag him? You know, should we pay him more money? You know, all this stuff. And I'm just cracking up because, you know, like they're really pissed off. He's just like, I'm sick of it. I'm over Dak. I don't know what to do anymore. Like, and he does these videos too where he's walking down the street upset. Like, it's hilarious.
Hey man,
honestly,
Cowboy fans are on suicide watch.
Yeah, they are.
If I look at
not the delusional ones, Rod. Not the delusional ones. They talking about retooling for next year.
Right.
You idiots.
Right.
Well, listen,
let me ask you this, right?
Hey, if Kellen Moore interview with Carolina, so like just like I said with Jimmy G going to
right, you bring him on.
Bring him
on.
Yes,
Jordan. Hey, Jordan. Let me add something sweet to that, Jordan. Kellen Moore might also bring Cooper Rush. Ooh.
I mean, he's isn't he undefeated?
I'll look at it this way. Honestly, you know what I would do if I were Dak? I'd honestly ask to be traded. Because did y'all see? Like, here's the reason why. Here's why I say that. Y'all see the tweets that the Dallas Cowboys Twitter page put out?
Yes, from their account. That is such bad taste.
Do you think that those tweets don't come out unless Jerry Jones has something to say? Like, because you never, ever, like for any other of the 31 NFL teams, and even the Cowboys, their own page, do you see your own like actual official team page?
No.
Talk trash about the quarterback and the head coach and things like that. You don't see that.
No, you don't.
That must be coming from somebody higher up.
No,
Jordan, if Jerry wanted to take him down, it would have been taken down.
But here's the thing. Maybe that's what he wanted. There's also the same reason why he didn't do his radio show today.
Right.
Like, I think, but like, no. So I guess like we're on the same page with that. Like, yeah, if you wanted it taken down,
I'm saying if you want, I'm agreeing with you.
No, I got
if you wanted it down, it would have been down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
I got you.
Yeah, Marcus.
What's he saying now?
I literally got the Cowboys imploding from inside out. Jordan, I agree with you and Rod. I believe, and Gina. I believe Dan Quinn is gone. I also believe Kellen Moore is gone. I also believe that with the respect that the players have for Dan Quinn on that defense, once the teacher or the dad or the authority figure is gone, the kids is going to act up. Who they going to put at defensive coordinator were some of those guys that now are smelling themselves.
What's up, Steve?
You know what I'm saying? Who going to have that respect factor? Who going to be able to reel them in, reel those egos in, now you're gonna have off-season chatter. You're gonna have people telling you the shit. You're gonna have people telling you what you should do, and you're gonna get around that circle. And by the time you come back into camp next year, you know what I'm saying? People gonna have these whole new ideas about themselves. I'm a Dallas Cowboy. I'm this. I'm that. That new coordinator gonna try to get that respect, and them boys gonna be like, "No, I'm such and such." You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna change the whole dynamic of the team.
Well, look, I hear what y'all saying.
Having the bad, Twitter feed or whatever the Cowboys did.
Jerry not firing Kellen. Jerry don't fire his boys.
I didn't say they firing Kellen.
You didn't say they was gonna fire Kellen Moore?
I'm saying that.
No, I said he's gonna go to.
I think
go to
he's gonna
Carolina and take Cooper Rush with him.
Like I said, the reason why
he can do that because he ain't getting fired.
Paying somebody $40 million.
Hell no,
he has to eat that contract. So
they're not eating that Dak contract.
You get a new OC.
Nobody
you spend some money to bring in some new weapons to make this work. Because think about this, like I think that the offense for the Cowboys, the way it was constructed last year, is better than what it was this year. Think about CD Lamb was technically the receiver 2 last year because they still had Amari Cooper. They had Amari Cooper in that game on Sunday to actually have some more things open up for CD Lamb. But no, Dak kept focusing on going to CD Lamb, and that's what helped cause some of those interceptions.
Absolutely.
That was a big part of it. So it's one of the two. Either you get a new OC.
Dak.
So it's either you're going to get a new OC or you're going to get some more weapons because you ain't getting rid of a quarterback that has $40 million on the table.
Dak on Dak crime.
Jerry just
hell, my Lakers ain't getting rid of Westbrook, so we damn sure ain't getting getting rid of Dak.
But you see what I'm saying?
It's too much money tied to him. It's not.
You want You want Westbrook gone?
Absolutely. I want to go last year.
He didn't even want him on the team.
I never wanted him on this team.
He didn't want him on that team.
You guys got to come on. Well, Rod does, but when we talk basketball, right, Jordan?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be there next show.
Speaking of which, tomorrow night I'm going live from Chase Center with my son, and I will be in the building with Jordan Watkins.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Warriors.
Big fan.
Who y'all going to see?
The Memphis. Grizzlies. John Morant, baby. Whoa. Okay. I'm sorry.
Let's get one thing straight. All right. Let's get one thing straight.
You got super excited for Ja.
All right. Let's get one thing straight. I'm not.
Wait. Hurry up. Let me get something. Warriors.
All right. Let's get that.
A-Wise. They're gonna go see Jackson, right? They're gonna go see Jaren Jackson, right?
See Jaren Jackson.
No. No, I got Terra Dome. John Morant is real. I love John Morant, but of course I'm a Steph Curry. I'm gonna be wearing my Steph jersey. Hopefully they'll give. I don't know if they're giving away any bobbleheads or anything. This, let me just show you, because I mean, how can you not love Steph?
I'm doing this because of Wise and Rod.
John Morant or Zion.
This is a Stephen Curry career 3-pointers countdown. Do you see that? And it. See, you put. Yep.
So
you can count. You can count with it.
Yes, I fixed it originally, and then my son just fucked around and put some random number. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, this is Steph. Anyway,
yeah, no, but I wanted to clarify that real quick. Now, I'm the reason why I'm a fan of the Warriors because they paid me.
I can respect that, Jordan.
All right,
I can respect that because I'm like, wait, okay.
I mean, y'all all know me. I'm Atlanta everything. So
that's why I was like,
they paid me.
Yeah, I ain't know, Joe. That's what's up though.
I got you.
Ja Morant is good. He's definitely dominant. Oh, to answer your question, you said Ja Morant or Zion?
Yeah, right.
I will go Zion.
Okay. For the record, and I have receipts or a receipt, I predicted Ja Morant would win Rookie of the Year in preseason.
Shout out to you.
He only won because Zion didn't get to play that year.
Bingo.
Oh well.
And
Oh, you on his? You on his?
You gotta
Yeah, I'm like you. What's up with you
on
and
him
Ja?
tough,
Like, yeah.
right? Like you act like you.
Is it Fred Warner or is it Ja? I'm confused right now. Yeah.
I'm just a fan. I don't know.
How are you a Warriors fan cheering for Ja?
I like players. I'm also a Joel Embiid fan.
But no,
My
remember,
son's favorite player is Giannis. He has his jersey.
Or she can be a.
I mean, I ain't mad at you. I agree.
It doesn't matter.
I agree.
Remember, it doesn't matter what the Warriors do. John and the Grizzlies, they're good in the West. They're good. It doesn't matter. They're good. They're good.
John
is the label that pays me.
When is the basketball show, Rod? What day is the basketball show?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, I'll be there.
Also,
Yeah.
I know y'all told me I can't bite the cheese. I'm gonna bite it this one last time. All right, just one last time.
Lucas is done.
Atlanta has a much more recent ring than anything the Bay Area has won. Shout out the Atlanta Braves for winning 2 years ago. Okay,
that's false. The
False.
Warriors won last year.
False.
Warriors are the remaining
No,
wait.
champs.
Congratulations.
Put the blue cup down, George.
Plickety
You're
plips.
done.
Put a
Get
little
him out of here.
Hey,
You're waiting for your ring. You're waiting for your ring.
See,
This is why Blue Cups-
This
is what Blue Cups do to
to end
you.
the broadcast.
This is what Blue Cups do to you, folks.
This is
And this is
when I
why
need to end the
red
broadcast.
cups are just.
Jordan, we're gonna have a
invited.
conversation after this
I
conversation.
was so ready.
Oh yeah, he was ready to go in on
this.
this too.
I'm not used to cheering for teams outside of Atlanta. This is how you know. How you know?
Man.
Yeah.
Look,
This is
Jordan
what
thought
happens
he
when you
was
work
about to make a
He
big
was about
point.
to
He was
run
like,
with
I
it.
got him.
Yeah, he was about to run with it.
He was
Yeah,
gonna be
I got
like,
him.
boom. And I'm like,
remember how
you're
he said-
molded.
Remember how he said his
Lacob,
first
if you're-
championship? He was like, since I've been born, when has Dallas ever won anything? I was like, the next year.
Whoa!
After?
I didn't say that.
You said since you've been born since '94, who was
Yes.
more of a popular team? And I said Dallas because you won the
Not
championship.
popular.
He didn't say popular.
Oh, what was it? Not popular?
Thank you, Dan. I didn't say popular.
What was the word you used, sir? I'm sorry.
I said since
Bye, Biohazard. Thank you for
94 was the
joining
more
us.
successful franchise.
Successful. And I apologize for not using successful. At the end of the
Either
day,
way-
it's still Dallas.
Either way, it's Niners, baby, all fucking day. Niners. And look, Miss Debbie, I got the flags that you sent me. I got my Niners and faithful to the Bay. Thank you, Miss Debbie.
Joe Lacob, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Please sign my check still.
Hey, Terradome. Terradome. I want to tell you something, Terradome. Terradome, one night years ago at a bowling alley, Daniel and I, we sung Regulators at a karaoke one night. I did
Yeah,
the
we
Nate
sure
Dogg.
did.
Yeah. Let's
Know
go.
every word of it.
Every single
right.
word. No
Every
TVs
single word.
needed. No words needed.
None.
Just give us the
Wait,
mics
you
and stand
You and
back.
who, Rod? You and Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Dan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Y'all
cousins.
jam in real life. Okay, y'all real life jam. All right.
Oh, we
They're
cousins.
cousins.
Boo.
We cousins.
I don't think
We
Boo know we
cousins.
cousins.
Yeah, we're actually cousins.
We cousins.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
we
Okay.
cousins.
Mm.
Yeah. That's why I can argue with him. You
Yeah.
don't take it to
our
heart.
arguments
I
are
hope
totally
nobody takes it to heart with me. Like
different.
I can just talk on surface. Like we don't. No, I don't get disrespect.
Nah, Jordan said he pulling up in the A.
That's
Jordan
fine.
said,
That's fine.
What
I
is-
live in Powder Springs.
"What do you say? I'll be there soon."
Powder Springs.
Yep, I live exactly. Yep, pull on
Jordan,
up.
why you say it like that, Jordan? Powder
No, do you
Springs.
realize where my parents live, man? That's such a drive,
Yeah,
man.
you probably stay way down there in the butt country, huh?
I'm on the east side.
How far are
I'm in
you?
Buckhead.
Not Buckhead.
That ain't number. Hey, that ain't number 40 minutes from me. That ain't nothing. I
What
get
time of
you.
day?
Facts. That is
What
true.
time of
That
day?
is true. That is true. Man,
Oh,
it's been a good show, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's
Yeah,
calling in
yeah.
right now.
So,
For real.
so
Shout out
much.
to all y'all.
Everybody.
Yes.
Everybody, tell a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate
Right.
y'all that's in here right now and the people that's coming. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. It's been a dope night. We cooked everybody, that we need to cook. Shout out to all y'all Dallas fans for putting all your belongings in this bag. We definitely appreciate y'all support this year. But y'all got to go, just like the trash. Bye-bye. Good knowing y'all.
Fuck you, Dallas. Nobody likes you because you're fucking trash, including your trash ass QB Dak. Dak fucking fraud press fuck caught.
Hey, I got a question. I got a serious but funny question.
How do you really feel?
Who's a better quarterback, Dak or Jimmy G?
That's a trick question.
I know the answer.
Wait, you said Dak or Jimmy G?
First off, wait. First off, Marcus, go to bed. This is not for you. Go to bed. This ain't for you.
Marcus might need to come up on here for this one.
Marcus is about to go ham.
Wait for
Listen,
him to go in.
Dak or Jimmy G?
I
go with Jimmy.
Trash for trash.
Jimmy got him. Jimmy got him though.
And what?
All I'm gonna say is, who has more playoff wins?
Jimmy.
Exactly.
Jimmy.
Hey, Ron.
Jimmy got him.
I'll leave
Ron,
it.
one's in the vegetable bag, one's in the bag that has the Febreze scent. I want the one with the Febreze scent, so give me that.
Thank you, Tara.
I got you. Hey, Wise, we on the same team, but when you say that, it's like I want to debate that so bad because I'm like, that motherfucker didn't have nothing to do with these wins. You know that. That's why I'm like,
that's the argument, though.
And I agree. I agree. That's why I'm like, I want to.
But look,
you know it.
Yeah. He could have been the reason y'all lost them games, though. He wasn't.
Facts.
That's true.
And that's my whole point.
That was the reason for the season.
Who wasn't the reason?
I mean, we could do a whole podcast on could Jimmy G like have single-handedly lost us a season, or like
I mean, he
kind of
did.
He
kind of did.
I thought we were just comparing him to Dak. My bad.
I mean, he kind of did lose it last year for us. Just saying. Super Bowl. If you make that touchdown,
Marcus about to go in.
Man.
Oh shit! This could go on for.
Marcus is not a 49er fan, so it doesn't matter to me.
That's true.
And I stand on that.
He's
Marcus
a Jimmy
his
fan.
allegiance.
Marcus is a Jimmy G fan.
Marcus is nothing but a Jimmy G fan. And according to what you guys said, or according to what Gina said, he's only a fan because of his grandma.
Well, that's what he said.
That's what he said. I mean,
that's what he
told
said. Yeah.
Well, he ain't got to get whooped into it. Whoop that trick. He ain't got to get whooped into it.
Bebop, you have a point. I mean, it's, it kind of falls on. I also put it full on Shanny for that last season too. NFC Championship game. Never abandoned the run game, and at the end, towards the end, the second half.
I'm blaming Tart. Catch that fucking ball.
Tart, Jimmy, and Shanny, because there were no catches, no throws to Debo either.
Who was the quarterback? Who's the quarterback?
That's why I said and Jimmy. That's why I said and Jimmy.
I can't blame
somebody get
Shanahan
Dan out of here.
Something.
Get Dan out of here. I don't even like the way he's vibing right now. Get Dan out of here.
I'll put it this way. It was third down.
Why?
Another down, and what did Jimmy do? He just put it out there. It gets intercepted.
Threw it out there. I can't put this on.
You can't.
Kyle,
you
man.
You can't forget that.
Listen to it.
Okay.
Man. Okay.
Who has 30 the day after? Bebop? Who has 30 the day after?
Don't worry about Bebop. He just don't.
This must be another Jimmy guy. I got
it. His cheese is stale. Don't bite into it.
Oh snap!
Marcus is
ATL
back.
would love Jimmy. No, I'm dead.
ATL would love Jimmy. Oh, I'm glad Book wasn't here when you guys talked about
Magic
Jimmy
City,
going to the
I don't know if you're
Saints.
talking about Mercedes-Benz. They love him in Magic City.
And these folks were hurt. These folks were hurt. Jimmy G down here, man. Don't you bring Jimmy G down here. Don't do that. These folks will be ready to
Magic
swing,
City
man.
and Blue Flame and all them places. That's about it.
You will see a lot of people at Home Depots down here looking for your owner because you can book that. Huh.
Jimmy G or Derek Carr?
Derek Carr.
Derek
Carr any day over
Derek
here.
Carr?
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah. Derek Carr just Derek Carr put up numbers. Don't Jimmy G ain't never put up numbers remotely close to his. No,
he just wins.
Jimmy G would put a new wing on Magic City and probably overcook because Jimmy G would overthrow or miss the mark on every single thing he tried to make.
Hey, wow. Dan, you stupid. I heard that. He just wins. Nah.
He just wins.
That man almost made me spit out my drink for saying that. Man. Ain't nobody even caring about Jimmy G right now, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Man, don't nobody care about Jimmy G right now.
He helped it, all right? He good to go. Jimmy.
Hey, Turbo, what's up? You like the red lipstick?
Run that back, Turbo.
You can join the Patreon if you want.
Bebop, make me take the hoodie off.
Like and subscribe.
I was like, who is he talking to? Like,
I'll tell you where I am.
I just ignored it.
I'm not wearing no hoodie.
Still taking the bait.
Right, you still taking the bait, Jordan.
Like I said, no, listen. At a certain point, like it's the difference between taking the bait.
Hey, that blue cup kicking in. Hey.
Somebody tried to test
Listen,
you.
It's the difference between taking the bait and having fun. I'm having fun now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. Like, please don't let the blue cup take over that much.
No. It's not that.
We're not gonna go Meek Mill over here with the Twitter finger. So we're good. It's pull up gang over here. We don't Twitter beef over here. So
man, that's too funny.
Niners.
Be back here, hey, everybody. Be back here on Friday. We got a good show coming up. Hopefully, some Eagle people will come up in here. Yes, sir. Friday night.
Is our Eagles preview show. I have guaranteed already one Eagles fan. I worked with him in the past, and he's a really cool guy. And I'm trying to get another guy, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So, yeah.
Gina be knowing all the cool people. I want one of them rowdy ass fans. I want one of them. I want to go back and forth and see how much people can talk trash talk with me. Like,
fans,
yeah. Like, I just want to see who could really track back and forth with me for a good hour.
I'm gonna have one for you, Rod.
Bring him.
If I do that, then we won't get through any fucking questions.
We don't get through the questions anyway. Like, let's just be real. We might as well have it that way. Like,
well, our Patreon members are paying good money.
And we love y'all. Keep asking the questions, but we're gonna try to answer them.
Yeah,
I mean, I try to pivot us to the questions sometimes, but it just gets out of hand.
It does. I mean,
he had the perfect response, like right on time. Like Wise is always the one that tries to bring us back in. Always be like, let's stick to the question. Let's bring it back in. Let's focus on this. So when you said that, Gina, Wise was like, oh, hell yeah. I've been talking about this.
Hey, Dan.
We'll answer the damn questions no way.
Hey, Dan, why do you think his name is Wise?
Talk to him, Jay. Talk to him, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he is who he is. He's the wise soul of them all. Like, hey, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Cross that bridge when we get there.
Hey,
guess what, y'all?
Talk to me about no questions.
We almost at that bridge too. We getting close to the bridge, so
yeah, we are.
we pulling up to the toll booth. So
hey, we getting the change together right now.
Exactly.
Hey, who come with these questions? My fast track is already ready to go.
There you go.
Fast track is ready to go.
Fast track. We pulling up soon.
Shit.
Man, Friday is gonna be some questions. Friday is gonna be some questions because
you gonna be on here, Dad?
Oh hell yeah! Listen, Jordan brought up an interesting point. Mobile quarterbacks. We will talk about it.
I've been talking about that all year.
Oh, I'm just talking about.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
I'm just talking about for the show.
Let him get it off.
No, you guys, listen. I'm gonna be doing watching film. Okay, God. Shut up, Jordan. I'm gonna be watching film. I'm gonna be watching Eagles film. I'm gonna be watching their defense, their O-line. Then I'm going to be rewatching 49ers games. What happened when they came off injury, the Kansas City games. And if I have to, I'll go back and watch last year's NFC Championship loss, whether I like it or not.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I have to face my demons.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, Terradome, you actually right.
Hey, that'd
You
be a
actually
good
right
watch,
for that
Gina.
one.
That'd be a good watch.
Shut up. You shush.
Hey, everybody, tune in to Gina's ASMR Niners shows coming to you guys soon. Late night. Here
9:30
they
Pacific
come.
Standard Time.
After
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Where they
No,
do something
no.
after
12. Yeah, 12:30.
See, Terradome feels me. It's exactly what he does.
The Venmo and Cash App will be ready. So
We'll be
I
ready.
mean, I
There
could
you
put
go.
it up now. You know what I'm saying?
there you go.
They do something after 2 something.
It'll be all, you know, motivational 49er quotes. You know what I'm saying?
All
Yes.
Bill Walsh statements.
Right. Like
Wow.
Gina, tell them the 49ers are great.
The 49ers
Look.
are great.
You donate $2 to say
Shut up,
whatever.
Rod.
Hey, if you don't know about ASMR, go look it up and go down the rabbit hole that I went down. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm telling you, people gonna
I
go to
just found
sleep.
out.
They're gonna go to sleep to Gina telling them how good the 49ers are and, you know, different players and things about them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go to sleep to that.
Ronnie
She'll
Lott,
read off John
Russ
Morant's stats.
Francis,
Wait, Gina,
Why is
Bill
this thing-
Walsh, Brent Jones,
Gina,
Terrell Owens,
you gotta tell them.
Vernon Davis.
You gotta
Go to
tell
Wise.
them Spider 2Y banana.
What did you say?
So you gotta tell them Spider 3Y banana.
What the fuck is that?
That's a play call. It's
I don't know play calls. What the fuck? Look, I only know the basics.
Banana.
I know the basic. Do I look like I was out on a football field?
Well, then,
I'm
all right, well,
4'11",
You can
bro.
get them from Jordan. You can
Well,
get
then,
them
can
from
you
Jordan.
can I just say repeat after me in an ASMR tone? Spider 3Y
Absolutely.
banana.
Oh, write it down. Write it down for me, Jordan.
I just said it. Spider 3Y banana.
Wait, what? You talk too fast. What?
Spider
Spider 3Y banana.
We got a penalty. The play clock expired. It took too long. Play clock is expired. We got to start over again.
Declined.
Yeah. Penalty declined.
You can't decline it. You're on offense. That's the defense is the one that gets to choose.
Too bad. It's my ASMR. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
You're getting fired within 2 weeks.
Dude, is Rod okay? Someone check on Rod.
I don't
hope
think he
so.
is.
I hope he
Oh
does.
my gosh.
Good grief.
It's you know what's puzzling? What's puzzling is there's so many bald heads in the background.
You don't know where Rod
And
is?
one of them is Rod.
That's why I couldn't find him. I
Is he
couldn't find
moving?
him.
Is he like, you know, like I'm like, where's Rod? Like in this photo, you could be like, where's Rod?
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't find him.
You don't know if he like playing with you, if he off to the side.
This is the hardest ab workout I've had in a minute, man.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit, I'm dying, dude. I'm fucking dying.
He's back. He's back.
Oh
found him.
shit. There he
There
is.
he is.
Hi, Rod.
You know what's hilarious when the wheezing start coming out. Whoever laughing with the wheezing, that's it's funny then. Like, we can't hear you, Rod. If you talking, we can't hear you. My guy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That one. That goes in the rafters for sure.
Oh shit. I thought about doing like bedtime stories and stuff like that because I know that people do that also on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, hey, Gino, whatever you got to do it. You know, I mean,
I don't know if I'd have any listeners though.
You
if
would.
you're gonna talk that like that, you probably will find a nice little gathering. You know, we'll be at 1,000 subs before you know it.
I'll be like,
Chat will be
please.
different in the next, sports episode, but we'll be at 1,000.
I'll be like, can you please subscribe to my sports channel?
Terradome, hilarious,
What do you say?
hilarious. He did camouflage.
Oh my God.
Hey. Y'all are funny.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all mute myself?
You did. Or you muted.
You back now.
muted
You
before.
back now. You back.
Congratulations.
funny.
I played myself. Those were
You
good
sure
jokes.
did.
Yes.
You played yourself.
These were all good jokes. Y'all got me tonight. To everybody in the even Terror Dome, you got me too. All you guys, I appreciate the jokes. Classic material. Put those in the rafters because y'all got me. I ain't got nothing to say on that. 'Cause you do look like me. You do look like me right there. Damn. I did blend right on there. Look at me.
Jeez.
Damn, congratulations. I played myself.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Hey, was that actually Trent Williams or was that Rod pointing at the Cowboys fans, flipping them off?
You for real, huh?
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Oh man.
Oh my
Oh,
man.
Hey, tune into this. This is what family do, man. We get
Yes,
on
this is
each
what we
other.
do.
This
Yeah.
is nothing but love. I appreciate these everybody in here.
Wait.
This is
Rock.
it. This
Hey,
is all.
cuz, didn't they got me? What y'all got me like? What a couple weeks ago
Right now.
when I came in, y'all was on me. Look, I had my hair twisted.
Yeah.
I already can see what Gina's first bedtime story is going to sound like. I already know what it's going to be. You
What's
ready?
that?
What do you
Once
think,
Time. Stunning was a habit, David.
Jordan?
Oh my gosh.
Jim
Huh?
Harbaugh called Spotter 3Y banana.
Why don't you write down some plays and I'll go over them?
I should do that.
I'll be seeing you tomorrow. You can write. them
Yeah, so I'm
down.
checking out of this because
Yeah,
this got
y'all can have this
hella
one.
weird with this
Hey,
one.
subscribe up.
Yeah, y'all can
Hit the
go
like
on.
button.
Why don't
Hey,
you
go
all
back out.
subscribe to our channel? We
Love
love
y'all.
to talk sports, NFL, NBA, especially with a focus on 49ers. And we do Warriors, but we love talking NFL in general, NBA in general. Please don't miss any of our shows because we're fucking hilarious, as you can tell, and we get on each other's nerves in a good way, and make fun of each other. We don't care. So please subscribe.
I was 4-2 against USC, by the way. I just wanted to put that out there.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Mike, you're late. I'm about to get off. I got to help my son with his homework. So that's going to do it for me. I don't know.
Catch the
Because-
replay.
Yeah.
Funny shit.
We'll see y'all on Friday.
See y'all on Friday.
Yeah, Jordan and I are
Right.
going to go live
Hey.
tomorrow from straight from the channel, straight from YouTube. So
Hey, and like I
Hold
said,
on, we getting behind the scenes? What we getting?
yeah,
we do behind the scenes.
we're going from Chase Center, straight from Chase Center.
But I'm saying we getting behind the scenes access at the Chase. What we doing?
Might
I
be
mean,
possible.
Jordan got the hookup, right?
Check back in with me on that. We might.
Okay.
Hey, Gina, just know now, Jordan don't know you at the Chase Center.
Oh,
He ain't gonna know you. Gina, how you doing?
I do. I've already met her there before. I've already done it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You
But
ain't get
He's
no
a
backstage
stats
passes,
producer,
though.
so I got backstage pass.
Hold on. What did I miss? What? Why is it pause, Gina? What,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
happened?
just noticed that.
What did I
Gina
say?
What
Is
happened?
Debbie hilarious?
I know. I know.
Dang.
We
Hey,
can't go to
Miss
until
Debbie
I find out
got
what she.
Yeah, Miss Debbie got you and Nate got you.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
trying
like-
to figure out what you paused
You-
on.
you
What we
must-
pause on?
So I'm not surprised.
Look, I can't get out of here until we find out what that was about. Like, I
That's
need
what
to
I
know.
wanted to listen. But I'll
Hey,
put it.
shout out to Miss Debbie for getting on the other night too. That was dope.
I do
having
like,
Miss Debbie on here.
that was
Yes. If you
Yeah,
guys
Miss
missed
Debbie got on
the
here. That was
instant
fun.
reaction, we had a call-in show, and Miss Debbie came on,
Yeah,
and
she jumped on.
Danielle, and
Oh, that's
Nate,
cool.
and Eric Wallace, the Seahawks fan, and who else
Everybody.
came?
Everybody
Yeah.
who came on. Appreciate
So it was a lot of fun, and on our instant reaction shows,
out to
we
Eric.
have people come on. Treese was on too,
Well,
our
She was.
co-host, one of our co-hosts.
while we wait to see why Gina is
So
getting
yeah, I don't know
called,
what was said.
right?
We
but
still got 17
apparently-
people on here right now.
Right.
20 people.
Like,
Hey,
Hey, we up to 20 people right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 20,000 in the chat.
Hey,
It's
we got 20
ASMR.
folks on here.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all.
Hit that like, because I'm telling you all this right now. And also, don't even just hit the like button. Be a subscriber, because I'm telling you all this right now. If you like the 49ers, you want to know when and who we have coming on this show pretty soon. I'm just leaving it at that. You want to know.
I can't wait.
You want to know because this is kind of big. So you might want to subscribe.
Tell your moms, mainly your girlfriends,
It's
your baby
huge.
mamas, your sisters,
Your baby
your
mama.
aunties, your side chicks. Tell them all.
You want to know.
Trust
Trust
me.
me. You want to
Hey,
know.
and you
Uh-oh,
want
Miss
to
Debbie said
contact
she
your baby
DM'd
mama
you.
because it's tax season. So
Tax
get in
season.
touch
Shout
with your
out to
baby
all the
mama.
Cowboy fans.
You know,
Shout out to all the
Tax
Cowboy
season,
fans
so.
that broke their TVs this past Sunday. I know
Yeah,
it's
they
tax
high
season.
sense.
Tax season. I know it's tax season.
Was it a lot of people that broke their TVs?
It looks like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I said I'm getting off right now.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm
see?
about
And-
to
hey,
leave.
Hey, and
Ain't no
Miss
pause
Debbie
on that.
caught it.
yeah, don't pause on that. Do your thing.
You know what? I'm usually good at stuff like that, and I totally did not get that.
Mhm.
Shout out to Ms. Debbie and Nate, because Nate caught something too. Yes, please
Caught you.
subscribe to the Patreon because Miss Debbie and Danielle are going to find out what is coming next. We've got a huge show coming, so I'm so excited. We are all so excited to have.
I'll put it this way.
person.
This is a good hint for everybody. We win, it makes it even that much more better. Trust
Yeah.
me on that.
Yeah. that's a good
Trust me
call.
on that.
That's a good
It
call.
makes it that much more better.
Yeah, that's a very good call.
Trust me.
You won't
Yep.
want to miss it. Make sure you tune in.
Yes.
Hit the like, subscribe.
Like I said,
Share
if you really like the
Please.
Niners, like y'all say you do,
Mhm.
you want to know who it is.
Please.
If you want to know before the show happens, join Patreon. $10 a month. If you want to wait and wait and wait and wait, then just wait. All right. That's going to do it for me.
We good. We out.
Gucci.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks, everyone in the chat.
Thanks for coming
Enjoy
out.
it.
God
Have a good
bless
night,
you.
y'all.
Good night.
All right, y'all.
See you Friday or Warriors
Kansas.
tomorrow. Bye.
Bang bang Niner gang. Let's get it.
Y'all.
Niners.
Go Dubs. I'm sorry, Joe Laco.